Egypt isn't just a destination, it's a civilization that helped shape the world. For thousands of years, it has stood at the crossroads of culture, religion, and history. From the age of the pharaohs to the Islamic empires and modern republic, Egypt's story stretches across more than 5,000 years of human history. Despite the country's political complexities and occasional security concerns, tourism continues to surge. In 2024, Egypt welcomed a record 15.7 million visitors, showing that the country's pull remains incredibly strong. Still, many travelers ask the same question before booking their trip. Is Egypt safe to visit? Overall safety in Egypt. Egypt generally falls into the medium-risk category for travelers. Tourist hotspots such as Cairo, Luxor, Aswan, and Red Sea, resorts like Hurghada or Sharm el-Sheikh are considered relatively safe thanks to strong security presence and dedicated tourism police. However, regional tensions, strict laws, and the risk of terrorism mean travelers are often advised to exercise caution. The key to visiting Egypt safely is sticking to well-established tourist routes and avoiding high-risk areas near borders or unstable regions. Millions of visitors explore the country each year without incident, but situational awareness is important. Pickpocketing and petty theft is one of the more common issues travelers may face in Egypt. Crowded areas such as markets, tourist attractions, and public transportation hubs can attract pickpockets who rely on distraction techniques. Popular places like the Khan el-Khalili Bazaar in Cairo are vibrant and exciting, but also require travelers to stay alert. The good news is that most theft in Egypt is non-violent and opportunistic. Keeping valuables secure using anti-theft bags and avoiding displaying expensive electronics can significantly reduce the risk. Transportation safety. Transportation in Egypt can be chaotic, especially in major cities. Traffic rules are often loosely followed, roads are crowded, and driving conditions can feel overwhelming for visitors unfamiliar with the environment. Taxis sometimes overcharge tourists, particularly if fares are not agreed upon in advance. In cities like Cairo, rideshare services such as Uber are often the safest option. Visitors are generally advised not to drive themselves unless they are very comfortable navigating unpredictable traffic. Using hotel-arranged transportation or licensed drivers can make travel much easier and safer. Violent crime and mugging. Violent crime against tourists is relatively rare in Egypt. Most criminal activity targeting travelers tends to be non-confrontational, such as scams or small thefts. That said, it is still wise to avoid walking alone in unfamiliar neighborhoods at night or venturing into isolated areas. Tourist districts usually have visible security forces, which helps keep these locations relatively safe. Terrorism risk. One of the biggest concerns surrounding travel to Egypt is the risk of terrorism. While attacks have become less frequent in recent years, the threat has not completely disappeared. Some incidents have targeted security forces, religious sites, and occasionally tourist locations. Because of this, the Egyptian government maintains tight security at major attractions, airports, and tourist sites. Travelers should remain aware of their surroundings, avoid large demonstrations or political gatherings, and stay informed about current travel advisories. Scams and tourist traps. Tourist scams are fairly common in Egypt and can range from harmless annoyances to frustrating situations. Common examples include fake tour guides offering unsolicited services, drivers inflating taxi fares, shop owners pushing overpriced souvenirs, people offering free help and expecting payment afterward. These scams usually rely on pressure or confusion, so the best defense is confidence. Always confirm prices before accepting services and politely decline offers that feel suspicious. Safety for women travelers. Women traveling in Egypt may experience unwanted attention or street harassment, particularly in busy urban areas. Most encounters are not dangerous, but they can feel uncomfortable. Dressing modestly and avoiding isolated areas at night can help reduce unwanted attention. Many female travelers choose to explore Egypt with guided tours or in groups, which often provides additional comfort and convenience. Safest places to visit. Despite the country's challenges, Egypt offers incredible destinations that remain popular and relatively safe for travelers. Cairo is the cultural heart of the country and home to the Pyramids of Giza, the Egyptian Museum, and centuries of Islamic architecture. Luxor and Aswan form the historic backbone of ancient Egypt, featuring sites such as Karnak Temple, the Valley of the Kings, and Abu Simbel. Along the Red Sea coast, resorts like Hurghada and Sharm el-Sheikh attract visitors with world-class diving, snorkeling, and beautiful beaches. The Sinai Peninsula also offers religious and natural landmarks such as Mount Sinai, while desert regions feature unique landscapes like the White Desert and Siwa Oasis. Places to avoid certain areas of Egypt are considered high risk and are generally listed as do not travel zones by several international governments. These include northern Sinai areas near the Libyan border, parts of the western desert regions close to Sudan. These areas face higher risks due to terrorism, limited infrastructure, and lack of emergency support. Fortunately, they are far from Egypt's main tourist routes. Final thoughts. How safe is Egypt really? Egypt is a country of extraordinary beauty, history, and cultural depth. It offers experiences that few destinations on Earth can match. At the same time, it comes with layers of complexity and risk that travelers should not ignore. Most visitors who stick to major tourist areas, follow safety advice, and stay informed about local conditions have safe and unforgettable trips. With proper planning, Egypt can be one of the most fascinating places you'll ever visit. But like the ancient civilization that built its pyramids, it demands respect, preparation, and awareness from those who come to explore it. If you found this video informative, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more content. Thank you.